Hi, this is Peter Gertie from Instant eCom Store, and I want to record this case analysis video because I think it's important for anyone who's running Facebook ads, whether you do that for the e-commerce product or you are doing that for information product or software product. It really doesn't matter. However, it addresses one of the questions that I get asked a lot, and that's what's the perfect setup, right? And a lot of people asking, okay, which ad is particularly working right now, or what kind of audience, or what's the audience size, or all these kind of different questions, which are something that is not like a template. Every case is different, and you have to go and discover what's the case for you. And I will show you this and show you a great case study where you see this specific situation and how it really compares, and why all the data, why learning the data and understanding the Facebook data is so crucial, and how it's success of a campaign is only successful in comparison to something else, right? So it's really important you remember that. So campaign is successful in comparison to something else, so another campaign or another case, and that's what this case analysis is all about. So let's dive in right now, and I will show you exactly why understanding the ROI and why understanding the Facebook numbers are so crucial for your online business right now. All right, so what you see right now is data from my reporting system, and it's not important what the system is or where the data comes from. It doesn't really matter right now. What matters is that you look at the content here. So I have one ad. This is one particular ad image, which is generating 946% ROI. So I have spent $104 that has generated 142 clicks. And that resulted in 10 leads, 9 sales, in total 6 customers. And as you can see, it generated $1,087, right? So $104 turned to, to $1,000, almost 10x, right? Which is great. And then the another one, which is, again, in the same ad set, right? In the same ad set, I'm running another ad. And this one is also getting results. So as you can see, there is 426% ROI. I have spent nearly $200 on this ad. It has generated 272 clicks, 12 leads, 10 sales, 9 customers, and results are $1,047, right? Now, why this case is so interesting is because the data is so similar, right? As you noticed right here, this is extraordinary pattern here, right? So we have basically equal amount of results from different money that we spent and from different clicks. So for example, if you look here, this first campaign is getting 142 clicks that resulted in 10 leads or 9 sales, which is pretty good, right? And it generated $1,000, more than $1,000, right? Whereas this another campaign, it generated 272 clicks, so twice as many clicks, which seems to be good, right? And most people would say, wow, this is great, it's an opportunity, and so on and so forth, right? But it resulted in the same amount of sales and less money than the first one, right? And this is really interesting, and you can see the same here from the Facebook. I grabbed exactly the same campaign on Facebook. As you can see, it's all the same, right? The data here, the amount here is a little bit different because there is a delay in the reporting system, where here I have up to this minute, right? So as you can see, again, we have $114.75 spent. That brought in $687 in this case in website purchases that are registered here. Please note that Facebook pixel is not correct, so it's not really correct, and that's why the data is different. This one is correct, whereas this one is not. So but in any case, as you can see, we have approximately the same click-through rate. So as you can see here, we have 2.22% click-through rate on the links, right? And 2.02% click-through rate on the links. And if you look at the cost per clicks, they are very similar. And again, you can see that the amount of clicks it generated is different, and the amount of clicks, these are total clicks, these are link clicks. As you can see, they are different, right? And then click-through rate here is similar, and cost per click here as well is similar. But again, you know, with all these data being so similar, literally they are both successful ads. Literally, we can scale both of them up, right? However, I have decided to disable this yellow online store ad because it generates less money from the same amount of money that I spent, right? If I spending here $100 and I'm getting $1,000 in return, versus here spending $200 and getting $1,000, then the money that I'm wasting on this ad, you know, think about this. If I would invest this $200 now in this ad, that would result in 3 times more, you know, profit. So think about this. Let me write this down right here, and then I will wrap this up. So if you look here, you know, $104 generated $1,087 in return, and the other one. So basically, for how would you say, for every single dollar that I spent, how much it generated, right? How much it generated? That $9.46, right? $9.46 per every dollar invested, right? Versus here, you know, my investment is $199. I got in return $1,047, and that's basically $4.26 per every dollar invested. So now if you look at these two investments up closer, and let me make this really big, which would you take? Which investment is the best for you? It's clear, right? You would invest $104 all day long, you know, in order to generate, you know, more revenue. Because think about this. If I now invest $199 in the first campaign, right? So, and it generates me times, right, $9.46. Then my return here, let me take a calculator right here. So 9.46 times 199, right? The same investment generates me much more money. That's the bottom line, right? That's the bottom line. So that's why it's very important that you understand the data and you really dig into it and analyze the data, because only by understanding the ROI, where it comes from, and only by understanding these numbers step by step, so click-through rate, and I call this, you know, conversion points. And if you are in the VIP program or Accelerate eCom program, you know this, right? Conversion points are crucial, because first you get the click-through rate pretty high, which is good in this case. Then you look at, you know, how much you pay for the clicks. Then you look, you know, how these clicks convert on your website, which particular, you know, ad is generating more conversions and more profits. So these are all conversion points that you need to look at in order to understand what works and what doesn't. But this is a perfect case to show you how comparing two successful campaigns, they are both successful, right? Both of these ads are really making me money. So the logical question would be, why would I want to disable it? And the answer is because investing this money into this ad would make me just significantly more money at the same time, during the same time, right? Because money and time, they work together, right? How much money I can make in a particular time frame is important. Then, you know, making $100 a year doesn't sound interesting at all. Making $100 in an hour, it's much better, right? And you would take that any day in comparison. So that's what this video was about. So make sure you learn and analyze the data on Facebook, dig it into this deep, and then you will find the winning combination between the ad sets and ads and conversions, and you will find the one which is actually making you serious money. This is Pierre Gertie from Instant eCom Store. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.